Alright, y'all. Phone's giving me fits. I don't know why, and I don't know why this flash is on right now. And I can't see to get it off. Hang on. Okay, y'all. Sorry. It is literally just barely 5 a.m. in the morning. And because of Romeo's illness and his very rapidly increasing blindness from what looks to be cataracts starting in the back of his eyes over the lenses. It's not in the front, cloudy. It's just when the light shines in there, you can see it. He's on diabetic medication and also thyroid medication, so he is not having the best life right now. And big breeds, your extra larges, like bull mastiffs, don't tend to live very long. I believe 10 to 14 years is the norm. He is not even 8. He will be 8 in about 7 months. And neither of his parents had these health problems, so I'm thinking it's somewhat associated to his medications that the vet had put him on, because he's lost like 50 pounds just because of the thyroid medicine, which I told them decrease it. Clearly it's made him hyper in his thyroid to the point that he's losing so much weight. He was 162 pounds. He's probably about 125. I'm going to apologize in advance because there's no bra on. You know I keep it real. And I don't know about the pits because if y'all watched my last video, you know I've only been out of that crossbar motel for a few days. Much drama with lawyers. Many lawyers that I've had to deal with back to back to back because baby daddy feels that he's the judge and jury. And clearly I'm here. Mom's here. I'm out still doing my good stuff, trying to help folks out when and where I can. Yeah, he's decided that he's just going to not let me see little boy Blue. Doesn't really work that way when you're co-parenting, especially when you have a judge's order that's, I don't know, almost 7 years old now. Yeah. So, I've got something in my eye, y'all. Sorry. I'm wearing some Granny Cheater readers. These are one of my cheap pairs. I've got like 7 of them around the house. I've got to get in and get an eye exam done, but I really want all this legal drama out of the way. So, you guys probably won't see this video. Well, you might not. You guys know that it is now December 2nd, which is a Wednesday. And as of, I kind of debated between like whether I'm going to show the video if I saw anything or not. Because obviously we know how last time turned out. I hadn't had a period. It's a fertility / family and / gen life channel if y'all didn't read the description. So I don't want to hear nothing, no comments about oh my god, how disgusting, because you wouldn't be watching my crap if it wasn't about real life and fertility, especially fertility over 45 at this point. So when I was 46, my birthday was November 1st, and it is December 2nd now. When I was still 46, right before Halloween of 2020, worst year ever. COVID, Trump, drama, just whatever. Anyway, after 8+ years of trying and multiple chemical pregnancy losses, which are basically early miscarriages, I actually got a flare that was definitely getting darker, and I got hiccups, and I got, sorry, I meant to make this really quick clip and then keep it to just add on to and show you guys like months later. Well, not months later, but when I knew I got into the doctor and they were giving me progesterone, because I'm considered AMA, which is advanced maternal age, which is anybody over 35, I believe, which is so ridiculous right about now. But I have not used any fertility medications or anything. I haven't even used guaifenesin, which thins your mucus. I have not used Vitex, which you can get over the counter. It's supposed to help with fertility. I definitely have not used Clomid or anything else. T-Hubs is just the man. That's all I could say. We definitely got multiple positive pregnancy tests, plus the digital. It's in one of my older videos. But because of the COVID situation, all the doctor's offices around here and my insurance changed again. Thank you, Trump. That it's been a hassle to try to get an appointment sooner than 2 to 3 or 4 weeks. And then when I did get into a clinic, they still made a secondary appointment and said come back in like a week and a half to come see the OB, which is what I made the appointment for to begin with. Because at my age, I need to have my progesterone levels tested. I had to take extra progesterone when I had my surrogate twins back in 2009. So it's just something that I already know I have to do. Progesterone is basically your hormone that your body will make to keep you from miscarrying and keep you from bleeding. I have had not even a real period, so I looked up cryptic pregnancies, which is also in previous videos that I listed, and it was just weird because people were going like 3, 4, even 5+ months taking urine tests at home. I'm talking about every brand possible. Then they go to the doctor takes a urine and says it's negative. Then they do a blood test and they still say it's negative for any HCG, which is crazy because it's produced, through the placenta and everything else, and it should show up, but they can't explain why it doesn't. And all of these women had viable, successful pregnancies with healthy babies. So it's just called cryptic pregnancy. Look it up on your own. I'm going to dip into, because this has already gone more minutes than I planned to, so I'm going to have to post this video. T-Hub's not here, so he will not know about this video anytime soon, because I don't plan on telling him. I'll see him today, because I'm going over there for lunch, but I will not tell him until I can see some definite progression. And I just happened to find a jar of progesterone cream. You can get it at your health stores, like the ones that sell the super healthy food. Let me see if I can find the name. Give me 1 second. I gotta find the pause button. I got the cheater readers on. Okay, hopefully I am filming again. Sorry, it's really hard to look through the like near vision cheater readers, but I need them to look at the test so I can make sure I'm testing or showing you guys the right thing. This is the brand that I got from GNC. Let me see if I can get it on the camera here. Hopefully it'll focus. The camera hates me, and I hate it back because it's an LG, and you guys already know how I feel. And I apologize if I'm blurry, but that's just what this camera does. It doesn't refocus unless you make it focus, so I might have to turn this around. Okay, it looks like it's showing. It's GNC Women's Progesterone Cream, and you basically just put, like, the lady told me, like, a little bigger than a little pea, like a green peas that you eat or don't like or can't stand, whatever, on any part of your body. And I've also read that you can do it intravaginally. It doesn't burn or anything like that, but it's supposedly, vaginal tissue is very quick to absorb things. So I did do it that way in the past when I was trying everything possible under the rainbow, but I didn't have any success with that. Not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying that I didn't have success. So yesterday I took a cheapy Wally World test, and I gotta keep looking over my glasses, y'all, but let me see if I can get it on here for you guys. Hang on. The lighting is gonna be very harsh, and I might have to just flip it around for you guys because the second line is literally so freaking faint. It is not even halfway funny. I'm probably gonna have to do this on the paper. So then this morning, I went last night and got the good old first response. I gotta look over the glasses to make sure it's in focus. And this is the regular 6-day sooner with 2 tests in there. Not happy that Winn-Dixie charges literally $5 more for the 2 test box than Walmart. But I had to meet up with a friend that needed some help with catering for food that was coming up, and we ended up at Winn-Dixie, so I didn't want to jump from store to store because Mom was driving, and I didn't want to hear, you already know if you've watched my old videos. So basically, I just took the first signal yesterday, which is the Walmart brand 88 center test. And because I was at Winn-Dixie, they don't have those. There was nothing cheaper than like $4 to $5 over there. And those were the blue dyes with the plus. And I didn't want that. So I ended up, and I apologize for the nails because I haven't done them. I'm going to do them after I get done with this video. But basically, I took that one yesterday on 12/1, and I'll show you it in just a second. And I'm going to move this Frere one around so that you guys will be able to see it. The lines are very, very faint. It was very faint yesterday on the Wally World. I took the FMU first morning urine at about 5 a.m. And again today at 5 a.m. I'm using the Frere because I don't have any more of the Wally World's 88 centers. I'm going to get some more this afternoon though because I don't have it in my budget to literally keep spending. This cost me like $16 for 2 tests at Winn-Dixie. A gesture of shit. Clearly there's a man running the pricing at the top of that company. Anyway, let me pause here because I got to flip the camera around and that way I can put the flash on and show you guys the 2 tests together and it'll make a little more sense. Then I can end this video because I'm not going to have that much space. Which is another reason why I can't be one of those people that films for like 3 months and just stores up videos and then, surprise, puts them all out there in a row for you guys because of the fact that, 1, I don't have the memory for it, and 2, my laptop died. Literally, the whole screen just turned blank white. Lines through it and then white out of nowhere for no reason. So, give me a second, guys, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, and we're back. I'm going to explain to you, one problem I had is that my phone screen is completely shattered, and I mean, I can barely see through it right now. I do have a second phone that I can switch to, but I'm trying to get the video stuff up first. I'm going to explain to you what I did. I did take the first signal that I just took this morning at about 5 a.m. on the 2nd of December. This is the one from yesterday. That's the Wally World first signal, that's 88 cents. I'm going to put the flash on. It might drown the line out. I did take this first signal apart because I just did it, literally, and this is the first signal 6 days sooner. It's not the rapid response one. It says to read it in 3 minutes, and I saw what you guys may be able to see right there, hopefully. The problem is it's got a glossy front to it, so I'm going to put the flash on. I've taken it out of the case. That's what it looks like from the front. You can see the second line. That dotted craziness is what they do now as their test line. I don't know why they switched to that. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to refocus, guys. But this is today's, and that's a first signal. And this was yesterday's Wally World, which is going to be a lot lighter because, 1, it's well over 24 hours old. And secondly, it's not as sensitive, supposedly, as Frere. I don't know. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't. So, there is a second line there. I don't need to open the case on that one. It's totally dry. The only reason I opened the case on that first response up there is because I wanted for you guys to be able to... There you go. There's the second line. I wanted for you guys to be able to see that crazy dotted test line they got going on. And then the second line is right over her. And I'm sorry, you guys, I do use the same... Get my finger near here without effing the test up right there. Second line is right there below my finger. I'm going to flip it upside down. I took it out of the case so it would dry quicker, because I like to compare a wet test to a wet test if I'm doing 2 types, or a dry to a dry. So this was 12/1, which on my fertility chart with fertilityfriend.com. It is saying on 12/1 that I was 11 days post-ovulation because it is counting my, I'll show you guys, they're right here, my ovulation tests. The 18th was the one that was considered positive, negative on the 17th because the right side line is a little bit lighter. They were as close to equal as they could get on the 18th, other than if I waited another hour or so. And then on the 19th, you can clearly see it went back lighter again. So, my fertility chart that I use online, which is free, fertilityfriend.com, put me down as ovulating the 18th. And there was definitely baby dancing that went on the 18th. So this would be the 11 DPO test here. Sorry, I'm going to move the angles around so you guys can kind of see it because it's extremely faint. But the Wally World 88-cent tests are really good, you guys, if you can find them. People like to go in there and swipe the whole shelf, but I found some that somebody stuck behind. All right, that's the first response test where you can see the two lines at the top here. That one I just did this morning. The case is right here. So this one would have been 11 DPO with the Wally World, and this one with the first signal, the first response would be 12 DPO. So, yes, definitely a positive test, but I need it to get darker, and that's why I'm hoping this little solution of progesterone cream, which I've had for quite some while now. It's not cheap. I think it's anywhere from $25 to $45, but you only use like one little green vegetable pea size. And I basically rubbed it on my inner arms. I don't put it on my hands because obviously I wash my hands all day long. Let me flip this, actually get rid of this flash and flip this for you guys. All right, because I wash my hands so much while I'm cooking throughout the day that it doesn't make sense for me to use it in my hands. They recommend you put it either like somewhere that you're not going to be washing it off right away. So, you know, maybe your chest, upper chest area, you can put it on your neck. The intravaginal thing, it doesn't comment in the instructions to say to do that, but I did read up on people who were using progesterone cream as a supplement until the doctor gets you on a regimented dose, which when I took progesterone as a surrogate back in 2008 and 9, whoo, big old needle, like that big, y'all. And I gave the shots to myself, basically, and it was like kind of a thick liquid too, so it wasn't the nicest injection to give yourself. You would have huge bruises, and you had to go to different spots every time in your butt. So I already have enough pain with the sciatic pain in the left nerve and the left leg. I do plan on running to the store with Mom after lunch with T-Hubs, and then I'm going to try to grab, I only have enough money left to get like 2 more of the Wally cheapies. I'm going to try to put a couple days gap in there. It's hard to do for y'all that have been long-term trying to conceive, y'all know. And then I'm going to use the other one that's still in the box there on the first response also in a few days, because I'm not going to go put myself in the situation I was in last time, because I feel that that pregnancy would have been continued had it, somebody at least, been willing to see me quick enough to get me on progesterone. And I didn't realize I still had some in this jar. I just found it under my counter yesterday. So, that's the plan, y'all. And basically, I am going to take my happy ass straight to the emergency room for any reason that I need to make up, including the sciatic pain that has not gone away. My leg is hurting from my hip to my left butt cheek, all the way shooting down to the back of my left calf, nonstop. And the doctor's like, oh, well, you need to do some range of motion, ride the bike. I couldn't even ride the bike down the street to the store the other day. I had to park it one day and leave it in the bushes, and the other day I walked the bike all the way to the store and walked the bike all the way back. Not going to help. So, I will get in there and definitely have them test, but my plan is, in a couple days when I do the Wally and the second Frere, if the lines have gotten darker, I'm going to go ahead and buy the cheapest Digi I can find, which I believe it's $6.90 something at Walmart for the single one. And I'll go ahead, I think it's a 2-pack actually that comes in there. It's 7, maybe 7 something. I'm going to go ahead and get the Digi, and as soon as it says pregnant on there, I'm dragging that plus the line test straight up over to the yard, which is right down the street. They can hate me all they want, but I'm not going to go through the same situation because there's very little of this progesterone cream in here. Can't really open it with one hand, but it's basically looks like white lotion. So, yeah. Playing no games this time, people. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode of Jen long-term trying to conceive and every other drama in life crazy is going on. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!